Hello and welcome to Issues on 98 Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. Today on the program, we take a deep dive into the tech side of Nigeria bustling digital space, focusing on Up Niger, a platform redefining how Nigerians connect, learn, and stay informed about government activities. Our guest will walk us through the vision, the mission, and the driving force behind the platform. I am Abdullah Hajia. Do stay with us. Thank you for staying tuned. Now, the technology has come to stay not only in Nigeria, but around the world. And with different platforms, today we'll be looking at what Up Niger is doing in Nigeria and how beneficial it is to society. Our guest will be joining us soon to discuss the issues. To stay with us. Glad to know you're still there, and it is still Issues on the Unity Station. And now I am being joined by Samuel Chukunonso. He is the head of technical department of Niger.ng. And I am privileged to have him join us on Issues tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Abdul Hajia, for this opportunity to speak about our platform, upniger.ng. We'd like to take this opportunity to enlighten every single Nigerian out there about what upniger.ng does, what it entails, and how it's going to be beneficial to the whole Nigeria public.
Okay, without much ado, I will right away ask you, just briefly tell us about Up Niger, then before we begin to look at how it is transforming our technological world or our ICT in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Now, upniger.ng is a platform that was designed to create the bridge between the government and the people in terms of all the projects ongoing. Of course, we all know the current situation of the country right now, where a lot of people are feeling like the government has borrowed so much money and they don't know where the monies are being or what they are being used for, our taxations and etc. Now, upniger.ng is a platform that tracks all government projects from states to the federal, parastatals, down to the local governments. upniger.ng has all projects listed on the platform, either completed, ongoing, or to be commenced, or even abandoned. We have all projects on ground and with the administration in which that particular project was being commenced or commissioned.
Well, one would say this is very ambitious. So, can you break it down? Because I know our viewer out there, Nigerians, will be so much interested in how are you getting details of what's happening and how been able to track most of government activities. More so, we live in a climate where the believability of what government is doing and what the citizens are saying, must. So, how do you bridge that gap of this is what government is doing and getting the acceptance of citizens to understand and know what government is doing?
Thank you very much. It is not a one-way information.
Okay.
It's not just coming from only Up Niger. Our platform is open to the whole 36 states, including the FCT. Now, we have users across the 36 states. We have our agents across 36 states who supply us with every project ongoing. And as you all know, the government projects are no secrets. Our budgets are open to the public. So working through our budgets, we now know the projects that have to be commenced and when government have released the allocation to the various departments, state governments, and local governments. Now, what our agents do across the floor is that they go stage by stage to each department and see the progression of what is going on. Now, because the platform is open to all users, every single Nigerian, so long as you own an email address, you can sign up on our platform and then you can say your 10% or your mind on whatever you see that is happening in your environment. You can even take pictures and upload for Nigerians around you to see. So should there be a project that you feel is not being truthful or was not actually completed as being posted on the platform, you have the right to speak up for every Nigerian to see that and actually know the truth because it is happening in your vicinity, live and direct.
So, what platform are you exploring? Is it a video platform? Is it an audio platform? Is it just a picture platform? So, how does it work? It looks or sounds technical.
Okay. Yeah, upniger.ng, if you are able to go through the website, even as you're watching this, you will see that we have projects, we have all the 36 states listed, we have all the local government captured, we have all the senatorial districts down to even the presidency. Now, each of these departments has all their projects and all their current trending news on what has been done, what is about to be done, and what is ongoing. So we have pictures represented in our platform, and then we have our social media platform where we also post trending news on what is happening. We are live on TikTok and we are live on Facebook.
That's fantastic. Okay. Now, if I want to ask now, when did you start?
Up Niger commenced July 2025 this year
Okay.
with the passion to promote transparency between the Nigerian citizens and the federal government of
So,
Nigeria.
what support and cooperation have you gotten so far in terms of followership, in terms of probably openness from the side of government agencies and prestataries?
All right, so immediately we commenced, we disbursed letters to all the 36 state governments, as the governors. We disbursed letters to the all agencies and ministries involved and the senators as well. Now, introducing them to upniger.ng because we need them to come and sign up on our platform. Reasons being that we have a provision for all agencies to sign up using their means of identification so that they can have access to actually upload the projects by themselves. They could have first-hand information to projects that our hand hasn't gotten to yet. So we've given them the opportunity to actually come and upload this project themselves and reply directly to the Nigerians under the section of everything that's uploaded on our platform.
But while you try to do this, and we say it's commendable, but how are you also taking care of the issue of fake news? Somebody can just go take pictures, doctor them, or and post it on your website. So how do you ascertain the credibility of such or some of those pictures or videos that one would just go post there?
Thank you very much. I knew that question will come up. That's why I want to properly explain how the platform operates. Now, an individual user cannot actually post picture.
Okay.
You can only respond to an official post by a ministry, state, federal government, or agency on the platform. Now, should I assume that an agency posted a project that has not been done or that has been abandoned?
Okay.
That is when, as a user, you can now go and say XYZ is not true or XYZ is true and is well properly uploaded. Do you understand? But a user can just wake up and go and post a project saying it was done by so person. No, that's how the platform works. Do you understand?
Okay.
The platform is exclusively and carefully propagated in a way that the agencies can upload their projects themselves and the users can give accolades to who accolade is due.
So, what cooperation have you gotten so far? You've reached out to the 36 states, the FCT leaders and agencies, politicians. So, what is the response like so far?
Okay, so far so good. The response rate I will comment is okay. We just commenced in July 2025, so and most of the agencies complained about funding because this platform, the works we're doing, we need some funding to keep it up and running. So, but so far so good. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say we've gotten response of up to 6.
Okay. In the events where probably you follow the budgets, you're tracking the budgets, and you see probably cases or issues of non-compliance with the budget. Say certain amount was approved for certain project XYZ, and at the end of the day, Up Niger realizes that such project was not done. So, how do you react to such incidences?
Thank you very much. Up Niger is not a law enforcement agent.
Okay.
We don't enforce the law.
Yes.
We don't probe.
Okay.
We don't whistleblow.
Okay.
We just promote transparency.
Okay.
So in other words, it's open for the users and the fellow Nigerians, as little as anybody that owns an email address,
Okay.
to be able to go to that platform and say their mind that, okay, this particular project has been abandoned for years. As a matter of fact, we can't know the history of every project because we have our data department, but obviously we just commenced and we're digging deeper every day. But it's going to be making our work very easier if every Nigerian can actually just go to the platform, see what we have there, say their mind on it.
So beyond relying on Nigerians now, do you also have a team that probably go for physical evaluation or monitoring to see some of these projects, or you just rely on data from individuals or agencies?
We kicked off with a total of about roughly 3,500 team members across the country,
Okay.
going about picking information from different locations and sending them down for verification before populating, while also sending all the information to the ministries, state governments, and local governments on what we have and for them to vet it also.
While we try to dissect, understand your modus of operation, I know someone will be interested in knowing what informed this, or what would have informed the decision to come up with Up Nigeria to track budget, to track development projects. There must be a reason.
All right, there's actually a reason, to be very frank. Sequel to early this year, we're going through the whole economic situation in the country where there are so many borrowed funds and, or will I say, funds that we feel like were not properly allocated or looted funds. And I felt like, okay, there should actually be a body that actually showcases all the projects that each government does and when they are completed. So at least the layman can just know that, okay, is this government working or is the government not working? Do you understand? So now our platform is just there and it's open for everybody. As a government agency, as a governor, as a minister, I believe it is in your interest to want to show the people that this and this is what you've achieved during your tenure as a public servant. Now, our platform is there for you. You have the stage. Just come, register, and do your work over there. Now, every Nigerian can now see what you have. And not to mention, we also have users from Nigerians in diaspora. We have coverage in New York, Texas, Houston, London, Manchester City, and Los Angeles. So we have Nigerians over there, over 5,000 users abroad, currently and daily checking our platforms to see the development of what is going on in the country. Meanwhile, over here in Nigeria, we have over 40,000 users and rising just from July till now.
Okay, if I understand very well now from your explanation, your job is around the middleman now. Gets information from those that are responsible for project A, B, C, and also those that are supposed to be beneficiaries of such project. But do you react to some of these probably figures, statistics that you get? Probably say agency A is saying they've done so and so project, and probably the benefiting communities or audience now is saying yes or no. So what's your stand? Do you react to, oh, this figure, this is what we've gotten, this is the feedback we've gotten? So what's your role in between the two conversations you'll be getting?
Thank you very much. The conversations are not mine.
Okay.
The platform is just ours.
Okay.
Good. Now, when the Nigerians say this particular project isn't done,
Okay.
or it's not as it's said,
Okay.
that is the response of the agency or the ministry to respond to such comments and defend their projects and explain to the Nigerians what happened, why it's like this. And
Through your
why it's not like
platform
this.
again?
Yes, through my platform. But we are not in any way responsible for responding to comments.
Okay.
We are not in any way. That's why I say this promotes transparency. We cannot control the comments, neither can we delete any comments. Whatever has been said stays there.
So, okay, how do you also manage the issue of temperaments now of individuals? Somebody might not be happy with an agency or a politician or a particular government at whatever level. So, and sometimes, people could be so intemperate in terms of their expression. And how do you regulate such somebody who wants to insult somebody? Does he have your platform to do that?
Okay, now, first and foremost, our platform is not political.
Okay.
UpNigeria.ng has nothing to do with any political party or any particular leader. We are just after the progress of the country. Be you APC, PDP, ABGA, ADC, that is not what UpNigeria stands for. UpNigeria strictly stands for we allocated so and so money to conduct so and so breach. Is it done or is it not done? As a matter of fact, the law enforcement agencies can even use our platform to track all what is happening in the country around. We've made the work easier for them. Do you understand?
Well, Samuel Chukunonso, head of technical department of Niger.ng. I want to say that you're so passionate about what you're doing, and we believe that it's one positive way to go talking about progress, tracking development in our country. Well, we'll not let you go. For now, we'll go on a short break. When we return, there will be more questions for you to answer for Nigerians to benefit from what you do.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. You're still watching Issues on the Unity Station, NT Channel 5, Abuja. Time now to take a breather. And when we return, my guest is still here. We'll ask more questions for more answers. Do stay with us. Thank you for staying tuned. Now, it is time for the second half, I call it, and my guest is here with me, Chukunonso, Head of Technical Department of Niger.ng. Well, it's been interesting getting to know what you do and how you're doing it. I'm tempted to ask now, with all you're doing, do you get support? Or how are you surviving the terrain of paying your staff and the resources to run the organization?
Well, every business have their ups and downs, and we have our capital and we have our running capital. Like I said, we just kicked off in July. Now, going forward, as the project is being aware to Nigerians and the ministries and everybody, we will get to begin to receive stipends from the agencies who come to put their projects on our platform. Because we have the platform, it is robust, it is vast, and it's massive.
Okay.
And it's bringing all the agencies and government parastatals together under one shore for easy access of information for the users, which is the lay Nigerian man. Now, to answer your question earlier, you spoke about insult and all on our platform. Of course, we have a system in place that filters hash words and foul words on our platform, obviously, and we don't promote any political propaganda on the platform. It is pure transparency. That's our core goal.
Yeah, you don't promote probably political sentiment. Well, we're approaching a political time now in our country. So are you saying politicians don't have that platform to come say, I am this, I am that, I have done this, I have done that, and I want your support to get to particular office ABC, for instance? So they don't have that platform.
We do not have a room on our platform for political campaigns.
Okay.
Although we do sponsor adverts on our platform, that's on our website and our mobile app, but we don't have a platform where you can speak and talk about politics. No. If you want to do an advert on your business, on your agency, upcoming news, and whatsoever, we have that space on our web banner for people to see what you're doing. So that is the least we could do. But there's no space for you to come and speak about politics or what you're going to do. As a matter of fact, I would employ every Nigerian out there to use upniger.ng as a guide when you want to vote, because all the projects are out there for you to see who worked, who didn't work, who abandoned their jobs, and know how you can put your votes so your votes can count.
So in another way is a way of conscientizing Nigerians to know, or to track developments and also be aware of developments around their communities, around their country, which I think is a way to go for all of us, and we believe it will help us, to be that informed citizens to take that informed decisions. But I want to ask you now, what sustainability plan do you have? We've seen initiatives, businesses that start very bright, but along the line, challenges hit them and they just disappear into the thin air. What is the sustainability plan, if I may ask you?
Our sustainability plan relies on the sustainability of Nigeria.
Okay.
So long as our government stands, so long as we change government in, year out, so long as there are budget allocations for different projects, so long as there are projects ongoing in Nigeria, upniger.ng stands.
Technically, you talked about 36 states the federal government, local government. So how are you accessing the local communities now? I hope you're not just existing within the state capitals. And what happens to the hinterlands? There are hard to reach areas, and we know this is where the real story or stories are as far as development, is concerned in our country.
I would like to give accolades to our ground team.
Okay.
Those at Zamfara, Maiduguri, and Benue states. It's actually been very challenging because of the level of insecurity in the country right now. But nevertheless, they've always proven to find a way to deliver and always get us credible first-hand information on our platform. Now, to answer your question, like I earlier said, we started with 3,500 members and we are still growing. So that should let you know that we are spread across the 36 states, getting informations, and also we run adverts. We have our posters across Nigeria. We run adverts on other states where users in that particular environment can see what we've posted and can actually confirm that it's been done.
No doubt, young Nigerians are said to be the population of young Nigerians is very high using the ICT and technology. So, are you exploring to get more active followers to say now, the form of young Nigerians, taking or accepting what you do?
When we started, most of our interested parties were people between the ages of 45 and 65,
Okay.
which are the elderly ones due to our analytics.
Yes.
Now, but going forward, while we expanded our reach, we started getting youths as
Okay.
from 18 years down to 65 years of interest on the platform. Now, we need every single Nigerian out there to actually make use of this platform because you are helping every other person to be informed and make informed decisions as well.
Are we also, or have we considered the ICT infrastructure of the country, the technical know-how, and even the average knowledge we all require to be ICT inclined? So, are we considering that in trying to get more Nigerians accommodated in, accessing or using your platform?
Yeah, going forward, we'll be doing so many workshops
Okay.
on teaching people how to use our platform. But permit me to digress. There is a platform that has Africa's AI
Okay.
that we also came across. And I love what the platform does because we are about to do that on Up Niger before seeing the platform. And it's Jaffe.ai. Now, this particular AI is built for Africa and Africa alone.
Okay.
And I saw that it had so many personalities. I would advise our youth to try it out. You can have your health, your personal health. It can teach you on syllables of currently working in the country, designed specifically for Africa. So I know that I wouldn't like Africa to be left behind on the matter of AI
Okay.
and technology. So thereby informing the youths that upniger.ng is not just a platform for accessing information, it's also a platform that is using the advanced technology of in internet to send across information to the 36 states and the world at large with just a click of a button.
Okay, well, time is beginning to give us signal to let you go. But before then, in the nearest future, I know all you've said is, sounds ambitious already. But what's the plan like in the nearest future? 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? Where do you hope to see up Niger?
In the nearest future, let's say in the next 5 years to come, our target is for Up Niger to have exceeded the shores of Nigeria, covering more distance in the Western world and in Africa at large, showcasing the good jobs of our leaders and the growth of Nigeria as our country. As you know, we are the giant of Africa, and God's willing, we shall continue to remain the giant of Africa.
If I may ask you before we go, any lessons to share in terms of challenges, in terms of what the experience has been within the short period of time you've operated?
Okay, initially the challenge was just based on the advertisements, but then we had to work with our budgets, and obviously going forward, introducing them to different ministries. We were rejected multiple times, but obviously we won't stop. And then someone just started keen in seeing what we have. So I would say we are moving perfectly fine.
All right, not giving up is a spirit and soul of business, and we believe you adopt that to move forward and continue to do what you're doing to support the growth and development of Nigeria through what you do at upniger.com,
Upniger.ng.
we must commend you. Thank you for coming on issues. Samuel Chukunonso, head of technical department of niger.ng, for coming.
Thank you very much.
All right, it's been incisive and educative, if you ask me, with my guest, Samuel Chukunonso, on the program Issues Tonight. Let's do it same time, same station when we bring you another topic on the program next week. I am Abdullah Hajia. Thank you for your time.